An extract from The City of Stolen Ether, written and read by Bianca Aye. Prologue. 11 years ago. The night Maya was kidnapped, she'd broken the rules. Perched in her cozy bedroom nook, she watched the house shield. Opening the window wasn't allowed, but it was how she learnt her rudest words, and she always closed it once the guards had passed. Plus, she liked to keep watch. Maya threw her splatman. He flip-flopped down the glass. Father always said the city wasn't safe. He used words like syndicate and mob. It's why they had the rules. Outside, the shield rippled, warping the London skyline. Maya eased open the window and warmth rolled in. Below, 2 guards strolled along the cobbles, moaning about mugginess and sweat. Boring. She shut the window and threw splatman again. Months earlier, Mum made Maya a promise. If I ever leave, don't worry, I'll come back in the night and take you on an adventure. In return, Maya had to hide her knack, keep their adventure a secret, and never do something, she forgot what. After, on her 5th birthday, when Father sat her down and said, "Daughter, your mother is gone," she chewed her lips and ran back to her room, scared the secret would pop. The shield rippled, but the guards trudged in silence, so Maya kept splatting. From her nook, she could see past the iron lamppost to the curved end of Cowley Street. She'd be the first to know when Mum came home. The shield shuddered. She opened the window. White cloth flashed beneath the lamppost. A scrape, a velvety silence. Maya squinted. Where are the guards? She slid the window shut and hopped from the nook, brown toes sinking into the cream carpet. At the door, she pressed an ear against the gloss mahogany. No voices, no patrols. Using both hands, she slid the heavy lock aside and broke another rule. Down the hall, Father's normally closed door was ajar. A belly-deep urge warned her to hide. Instead, she tiptoed towards his room. A hand clamped over her mouth. Maya fought. She grabbed fingers and bit a palm. In the wall-mounted mirror, she saw who crouched behind her and calmed. Mum. Did you hide it? Did you hide your knack? Mum rasped, green eyes bloodshot. She'd always turned heads, made the guards stare, but tonight she looked different, wild. Maya nodded, glad she'd worn her best pajamas. They were her favourites. They had pockets. Good girl. Mum released her mouth, lifted her, and covered her eyes. Stay quiet. With each step, Maya's body swayed. She guessed they were going downstairs, but didn't recognise the rusty smell. The air shifted, hot and soupy. Mum uncovered her eyes. Maya pouted. The back garden wasn't an adventure. Mum raised Father's chain. Normally it hung from his neck, not to be touched. Maya gasped as it began to glow. The house lights flicked on. Someone shouted, "Hold tight." Mum leapt forwards, and then the city winked out. Darkness surrounded them, swallowed them whole. It crushed and pushed, and Maya wanted to cover her ears, but didn't dare let go. Then there was moonlight, and they were somewhere else. Waves crashed, thunderous and alive, reflecting the fat white moon. Evergreen trees bordered one side of the clearing. A rocky ledge marked the other. Wind whipped Maya's amazed face. A cliff was an adventure. Mum grinned and spun her in circles. "We're free, little one." Maya smiled back, but wanted the spinning to stop. Mum plopped her on the grass and started gathering stones. "Where are we going?" There wasn't a house or tent or anything. Mum didn't reply. She dropped the stones in Maya's pockets with a clack, clack, clack and pulled her towards the cliff's edge. Far below, waves smashed into jagged rocks. Maya leaned back, toes digging into soggy soil. "Mum?" No answer. Mum's white dress flapped. She kept pulling. "Mum?" Maya yelled above the roar, feet scraping against stone and, "Diana, stop." A woman stood across the clearing. Maya jerked from the ledge and yanked her hand free, cradling it to her chest. We've got to go. They're coming. The woman looked like Mum, but older. Mum glared back. That never worked on me. You're not well, love. Someone's hurt you. No, Mum snapped. I will keep my daughter safe. Flame sparked to life around her fingers, so bright Maya saw streaks when she blinked. Mum ran at the woman, scarier than Maya had ever seen her, and threw the fire forwards like a Catherine wheel. The woman caught the flames between her arms and flung them off the cliff. She shoved out a hand. Mum cried out, skidded backwards, and landed by the ledge. Maya raced to her, fear wrapping around her throat. She faced the woman with all the meanness she could muster. Too late, she remembered the thing she'd promised not to do. Panic. Her neck sprang. It surged from her belly to her head until her vision turned grey and fizzy, and it felt like her brain might burst. Maya tried to shove her neck down. Instead, it exploded. She screamed long and loud. Her vision cleared. She turned just as Mum tumbled off the cliff and dropped out of sight. Maya ran to the edge. Below, Mum's white dress bloomed, then crumpled, a sail sinking beneath the sea. Maya reached out, salt sprayed her skin. She leaned further and hands snatched her back. Maya howled and struggled. The woman covered her mouth and held her tight, scanning the frothing sea. Behind them, torchlight shone between the branches. The woman sagged. When the woman turned her back on the sea, Maya twisted and reached for the ledge. When the woman stepped forwards, Maya shouted at her to go back. And when the woman leapt into the crushing darkness, Maya bit and kicked and screeched. And then they were somewhere else. Maya thrashed, pockets clacking in the night. Still heavy, still full of stones. Thank you.